Oh, hi. That's right, everybody. It's December 21st, the end of the world. Again. We do have a knack, don't we? We have a knack for predicting the end of the world. I mean, think about it. Y2K, June 6, 2006, May 21st, 2011, which was the rapture, and then the actual end of the world was on October 21st, 2011. And now, December 21st, 2012. And of course, predictions of the end of the world was not limited to the 2000s. Predictions for the end of the world have been happening pretty much since time began. But why do we do this? Why do we allow ourselves to predict the end of the world and to believe other people who predict the end of the world? Well, obviously I can't speak for all of humanity, but I do have a theory. We don't like not knowing things. We don't like mystery. We don't like the unknown. We don't like the idea of the world ending when we don't expect it to. We want to know the date and we want to know the time because by golly we have places to be. And because we have this want of knowing when the world is going to end, and not only do we have a tendency to predict the end of the world, even more than usual, but we're also more susceptible to other people predicting the end of the world. Take, for example, our old friend Harold Camping. Now, many people are aware that Harold Camping predicted the rapture to happen on May 21st, 2012, but he also predicted that the rapture would happen back in 1994. I mean, yes, that was almost 20 years ago, but still, it didn't happen then, and considering how flimsy his evidence was this time, it was highly unlikely that it was going to happen this time. And yet, so many people still believed him when he said that, and honestly, I do think it's because we want to know when the world's going to end. But, I hate to break this to you, we don't know when it's going to end. We can assign dates, we can act like we know exactly what's going to happen, we can act like we have the best evidence to support it, but we don't. We don't know when the world's gonna end. It could happen today, it could happen tomorrow, it could happen 50 years from now, it could happen 100 years from now, it could happen 1,000 years from now. We don't know, and predicting it is not going to change that. But we live in a world where we want to know these things, and December 21st is just the most recent in a long line of end-of-the-world predictions. And I say recent, but really, this whole prediction has been around for quite some time. I remember hearing about it in high school. So that's my thoughts on why we have this tendency to predict the end of the world. And if the world does end today, well, have a good life, I guess. And if it doesn't, well, don't worry. Another date will be picked out soon enough. See you later.